Hey guys, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, Fire Emblem Three Houses, where our search for Flayn continues with Alois. And why was I looking at my hand? That was weird. Alois, someone has fingered you in this abduction. What do you have to say for yourself? Scary?
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk?
Yes, why do you look nervous?
What? Me? Abduct Flayn? You can't really believe I did that.
Did you find anything in the pond? I hear she was always yelling at you.
No, that's just because of my dumb jokes. She says that they're not very good.
Well, they're not, but that gives me an idea.
But if I went around kidnapping everyone who said that, the whole monastery would be empty.
Maybe you should stop? Well then, clearly, this belongs to you. Mysterious notebook. A notebook full of cheesy jokes and bad puns. It probably belongs to someone who likes telling jokes.
Oh, this is mine. I thought it had vanished. Thanks. I owe you.
You're welcome. Goodbye. I'm out of here. Run away! I did not do any inventory management, which is too bad because I actually want to put that Steel Axe Plus on either Edelgard or Caspar. So I'll probably do that before I go to battle, which is really too bad because I wish I had thought about it between episodes, but I didn't because I'm dumb. Dum. How to be tidy. A book containing tips for keeping things tidy. It probably belongs to someone who has a hard time cleaning. And what's this? Mixed vegetable seeds. Results may vary. You may not get vegetables at all. You might get nothing. Agricultural survey. An old paper with writings about harvesting and taxation. It probably belongs to a young noble who owns territory. Wow, that's basically almost everybody. Hooray. You have your suspicions.
This might be the first time I've ever seen Seteth look so worn down. If poor Flayn was lured away by anyone, I personally think the clear suspect is that miscreant from Dusker. Those people are deceptive by nature.
That's racist. I don't like him either, but I don't like him because he's boring and kind of stiff. You just don't like him because of where he's from. See, there's a difference. A most troubling affair. You know, you've been fingered in this. All the old men have been fingered in this. It's really weird.
Young Flayn's disappearance is most troubling. What? Who would suspect me? You know what? I'll tell you who. A fool. That's who.
Is her crest rare enough to justify kidnapping her? You have already investigated her thoroughly. Let's talk about her crest, because the other one creeps me out.
Flayn's crest, the major crest of Sethlin, is rare, but there are others who possess it.
Alright, what could you train me in? You could train me in the bow. I could raise up to E+ on that. I could raise E+ in reason. Raise up to E+ in writing. I'm gonna wait on this. I might do something else. Hey Hubert. She is probably alive.
If Flayn has been taken hostage, then we know she is alive. At least for now.
You sound rather concerned.
There would be no point to abducting her if simple murder was the objective.
Never mind.
That's only logical, Professor.
Thanks, Snape. Anything for you? This one?
Yes, that is mine. Thank you. Where did you find it?
That was the callous handkerchief, for those of you who didn't notice. So it did belong to him after all. Alright. Where am I going next? Ah, I could do this quest over here. Also this. Owl feather. This gives me a real bad feeling.
I can't believe Flayn just disappeared. I don't like it one little bit. Oh, are you here to see someone? Alois and Shamir and all the knights are gonna head into town soon.
I guess that's... Not? What?
I can't believe... Oh,
Do I
Alois...
give this? Oh. I bet you get the admiring love letter. You're always putting your all into your work. You're not very upfront with your feelings, but you're so adorable. Yes, we'll give the admiring love letter from an older woman to a younger boy.
Thanks, Professor.
Oh, we need to report back. That's why we didn't get anything. Wasn't there a quest in here? Oh no, that was the stables. I don't know where I'm going. Screw it, we're done in here. There's several people to talk to over here. What's up, Ignatz? You're so worried.
I've only ever spoken to Flayn a handful of times. She always seems so naive about the ways of the world. I'm worried about her.
You think she'd be easily deceived, or do you have feelings for Flayn? Yeah, we'll go with this one.
What makes you say that? This is hardly the time for teasing, you know.
But it is funny. Alright, do I have anything for you? Antique clasp?
Someone lost that, huh?
Nope.
Someone lost that.
Nope. This one?
Someone lost.
Nope. This one?
Someone lost that.
Nope. Alright, I know nothing about you. It's time to admit this. Goodbye. Mercedes!
Do you really think Flayn was kidnapped?
She must have been. There must be another explanation. I'm gonna go with there must be another explanation.
Do you think she ran off on her own? That doesn't put me any more at ease.
Do I want?
Oh, you want me? I'm already having so much.
Yeah, you're still not interested. Alright. Flayn was kidnapped.
Flayn was
or child napped.
child-napped. That is what you are thinking? And the villain is inside our monastery? I must have admittance. One person has been catching my eye. Shamir is a knight not like other knights. Her movements are being reminders of... No. They remind me of warriors of Brigid. Before she was here, what was she getting up to?
Alright, I don't think I have anything for you, and I'm not going to invite you to tea again yet.
Hello.
What's up, Dorothea? Haven't seen Manuela.
Hey, Professor, have you seen Manuela?
Why are you blushing so hard?
I saw her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry. I wonder if it has anything to do with Flayn's disappearance. Do you know, Professor?
You're on first name terms with Professor Manuela?
Oh, yes. Didn't you know? She was the senior diva in our opera company.
I thought maybe she was your mother. Do I have anything that you would want? I need to buy more gifts. Instead of just the ones that I'm finding around.
I'm
This one?
sorry, but
Nope. Anything else that strikes me?
I'm sorry, but
No. Nothing else that's
Professor!
coming to me. You saw him?
Professor! I saw him. A knight wielding a gigantic scythe.
Yeah, I've seen him too.
He was just like the rumors say, all covered in jet black armor. It was the Death Knight. I just know it. You don't think he has something to do with Flayn's disappearance, do you?
There's a distinct possibility. Alright. So I'm continually hunting different people. This is actually a quest that's evolving. And I like it. I think this is a nice touch. I feel like a lot of the quests just go to a certain place and then they're done, but this is the first one that I've seen where it basically just continues these individual little chains of people to talk to. Alright,
impressive. Nice work.
thanks. I was watching him as he read the letter. It looked like it spooked him a bit. That's too bad. Yeah, cause it's kinda creepy that... How much older are you than him? Or whatever, we got our stuff. Alright, let's go to the training grounds. Oh wait, something just dinged. Speak to whomever seems suspect. That's new. Hey, Catherine.
Did you hear about Flayn? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know. What? Jeritza? Come to think of it, I haven't seen him today. What would make you suspect him?
The mask he wears is suspicious. I heard that he goes out every night.
I see. Well, I'll let the knights know.
Alright, we're done here. So now who are we talking to? There's a big blue bubble that just... several of them that just popped up. What is this?
Professor.
Ah, these are events of some sort. Hubert would like to speak with you. Is now a good time? Sure.
Hello, Professor. You seem to be in good health.
Well, that's not creepy at all. I am, yes. And yourself? Or do you need something? And yourself?
Of course. Doesn't seem intimidated.
Nope. Something wrong?
No, not at all. It's just that I find myself a little concerned for your well-being. You see, Lady Edelgard has taken something of an interest in you.
It seems so, or I think not. Clearly, it seems so.
Don't be flippant. There is something you need to understand about the role I play here.
You're a gigantic dick?
One of my many duties is to determine potential advantages and potential threats to Her Highness. If you prove yourself useful to Lady Edelgard, then all will be well. If you pose a threat, I shall have to dispose of you.
I have the sword of the creator, so you will try. And I've been teaching you everything you know. Dispose of me? Good effing luck.
Yes, this is no joke. While I may be a student here, I am her servant first and foremost. Therefore, if an untimely demise is not to your liking, you would do well to demonstrate your utility with all haste.
Keeping her alive for 6 months is not determining my utility. Cool.
I should warn you that I am far less compromising than Lady Edelgard. Do not be at ease merely because you stand in her good graces for the time being.
I'm not worried, or I'm not sure about this. Dude, you do not worry me.
Such confidence. I'm beginning to see why you caught her eye. My family, House Vestra, has been sworn to House Resvelg for generations.
These names.
Since the dawn of the Empire, we have worked to protect the Emperor by any means necessary. Both in the open and in the shadows.
Oh my god, are you a ninja?
If you incur our wrath, you will see just what I mean.
I'm gonna kill me a ninja. Yay! We're support level C! Somehow! Alright, where am I going next? I got 2 more things to investigate. There is a quest in the Abbey. And there's also apparently another support conversation to trip over. So let's go to the Abbey. I don't know if these are like, these blue bubbles are story support? Oh, speaking of supports, we need to do some supports. I need to remember to do that. Probably I will do a few support conversations after we finish up this quest. But I don't know, since he basically came to me after I triggered a tripwire, I don't know if these are actually like part of the story that you can't actually avoid. Another owl feather. I'm curious, why am I curious to know how Bernadette is doing all the way out here? Alright, let's go for a visit.
Great weather today. Perfect for shutting yourself inside, don't you think?
That's still a cute little animation though. I think I'll head outside actually, or definitely. Definitely.
I'm glad you get it. With great weather like this, there'll be no one inside to bother us. love feeling like I'm all alone in the world.
What made you such a recluse?
Oh, that. Well, I guess I can tell you, Professor.
Ooh, backstory.
My father's obsessed with money. He's only ever seen me as bait for a rich husband. To train me to be a good, submissive wife, he'd do things like tie me to a chair and leave me there all day, challenging me to stay quiet. I tried hard to do as he asked. Honestly, I did. But before I knew it, I just couldn't bring myself to leave my room anymore.
Why not?
I just had this overwhelming feeling of fear all the time. No matter how hard I tried, my father never thought I was good enough. After that, it was just constant scolding. He couldn't say 2 words to me without mentioning how useless I was. An unmarriageable girl. My life was isolated, to say the least. I wasn't allowed to play with other kids, let alone make friends. Soon, I stopped wanting that. I was happiest alone. But even that made him mad. And when he tried to drag me outside, I kicked and screamed so much, I seriously hurt myself. He's calmed down a bit in recent years. His constant torment was replaced with complete indifference. He mostly acts like I don't exist now.
How did you end up at the monastery?
If you can believe it, I was basically kidnapped. My mother ordered an attendant to stuff me in a bag while I was sleeping. By the time I figured out what was going on, I was already here. For a while, I was sure I was going to die. But here I am. Look at me, still breathing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you down talking like that about my past. Just forget everything I told you. There's no point in talking about myself anyway. Idiot! Oh, this is why everyone hates you, Bernie!
Don't worry about it, or thank you for confiding in me.
What? No, it's not... Oh, Professor! How can you be so kind to me? I don't deserve it. I'm sorry. Please don't look at me.
I'ma backhand your father so hard, it snaps his neck and spins him across the room. Byleth and Bernadetta's support level is now B. Their motivation has also increased. Our first B-level support. Alright, so what's up here? Oh, we should do the choir. That's what I should do with my last professor point, but first, the counselor. There are 3 notes. Yes, we'll read a note. Despite my appearance, I have long wished to be a Pegasus Knight that I may indulge in the lofty view, yet that dream has always seemed out of reach. Can you guess why? Because heights make you uneasy, because you're afraid, because you never learned how to ride a horse. Heights make you uneasy. Yup. So Hubert wants to be a Pegasus Knight, huh? What's the next one? I'm supposed to write a letter to my brother to let him know how I'm doing, but there's nothing I wanted to write about, and on top of that, it's just too much work. Be honest and tell him you have nothing to say. Why don't you just tell him about your friends? Just tell him you're doing fine and leave it at that. Why don't you tell him about your friends? Hilda is satisfied. 1 note. I wonder if I'll ever find a partner who understands I don't mean any harm when I flirt with others. Does someone like that really exist? Have you considered giving up on flirting? You're bound to meet someone open-minded someday. That's a dream that will never come true. You're bound to meet someone open-minded someday. Of course, it's Sylvain, and he's satisfied with that response. Alright, let's do the choir. Because that was an event this month, right? Yes, a choir festival that's held once every few moons, blah blah blah. Ferdinand and Dorothea could both use the motivation, to be perfectly honest. So let's choose them. Would you like to attend choir practice with Ferdinand and Dorothea? Absolutely.
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
I'll keep my voice down, Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
Bonds among the three of us grew significantly stronger. We gained a significant amount of faith experience, and I gained a significant amount of authority experience. Skill level up. Faith is level E. Learn the ability Faith level 1.
I've grasped it! How lovely!
Oh no, Dorothea did that. I just got some professor points. Okay. Right. This over here. What is going on with this? Marianne, you have a quest. Dear Goddess.
Dear Goddess, hear my prayer. Please watch over Flayn. Please protect her.
View quest first. Lost items. Is this yours? This confessional letter?
Yes, this is mine. Thank you for returning it.
Excellent. Okay, now that we've done that, let's take a look at your quest.
May I ask a favor?
One of Dort's friends is about to have a baby. Do you know of any medicinal herbs that will ensure a safe delivery? Find medicinal herbs that will help a horse have a safe delivery and give them to Marianne. You may find what you need growing in the greenhouse. Herbs fit for a horse. Okay. We will get root vegetable seeds, angelical tea, riding boots, and 300 renown. Let's go ahead and accept that. What's this? Bundle of herbs. A bundle of inexpensive herbs used in cooking. It probably belongs to someone who knows a lot about plants. Alright, we'll hang on to that. So we need to go back to the greenhouse, and we can swing by and talk to 2 more people in our investigation. Looks like someone is in the House of the Golden Deer, and then someone in the marketplace. We gotta run!
Hey, you!
Goodbye, me!
Professor!
Nope. Ignoring all of you, going directly outside. Bye, Linhart. By the way, he called you a fool. Just FYI.
Hey.
Nope. No time for you, small Caspar.
Right.
Out of my way, children. Alright, there you go. Shamir, what's up with you?
What brings you here? I'm taking a break. Is this about Flayn? You find me suspicious.
You're not from Fodlan, or what did you do before coming to the monastery? What did you do before coming to the monastery?
I was somewhere else, fighting. Is that a problem? I understand that I don't fit in among the Knights of Seiros, but that hardly links me to Flayn's disappearance.
Can't do anything because I'm out of professor points for the day. It's okay. Scary! Goodbye. Small dog, hello. You match small cat over here. Congratulations, you are a set. I don't really want to fish, even though I bought all that bait. I want to do... What do you want? I gotta find her? I'm working on it. I can't talk to you.
No.
Yes? Birthing herbs. Medicinal herbs said to aid in the safe delivery of babies. They're extremely effective. Strong enough for a horse, yet gentle enough for a man. Don't ask me what I mean by that. I don't either. I was reminded of an old commercial. What's this? Caledonian crayfish. Crayfish. I need to do an old crawfish boil. The problem... I think I've mentioned this before, not in poultry, not in this series. The problem with being part Cajun is,
Hi.
Louisiana crawfish are actually an invasive species in Washington, so you can't get them fresh unless you want to fish for them for free. Arcane crystal, a smithing material that glows with magical light. Otherwise, you can only get them here frozen because they are literally frozen at the border of Washington, which is a little bit too bad. Hey, Leone. Spotless bandage. A bandage that is kept clean despite being used. It probably belongs to someone who is slacking on their training. There is something here. Encyclopedia of Sweets. A book describing sweet treats from all across Fodlan. It probably belongs to someone who adores sweets. Who would have guessed? Alright, what do you want, Leonie?
Where could Flayn have gone? Do you think she's really been kidnapped? I hear
There is a
Tomas has
distinct
been going
possibility.
around asking about her.
What is with people suspecting the old men? What?
But he's probably just worried like the rest of us. Though it wasn't just Flayn. He was asking about you and Captain Gerald, too.
Oh, he was, huh? Anything for you?
Someone lost.
No. What about this? Where was that sword belt?
Someone
from?
lost it?
No. I think I tried that with you.
Someone lost. Someone lost.
Yeah, I don't have anything that's really standing out. What do you need
Where
to be
could Flayn
recruited?
have gone? I
I
hear
have not
Tomas has been
recruited
going around
anybody.
but he's. Though it wasn't.
Not
Hey,
since.
I hope we get a chance to practice together when you find the time. I know I'm in a different class, but
Not since Sylvain, which is basically I recruited him with the power of my cleavage. I really need to figure out and start focusing on who I want to recruit. You can recruit pretty much anybody once you get a B support with them, but that could take a while. Alright, where am I going with this now? There's Tommy. Never gonna get to these support conversations. Never. This is a long investigation. I actually really approve of this quest.
A moment, please.
What's up, Tommy? Got a thing for Flayn?
Is something the matter? I see. So, Flayn has gone missing. I will do what I can to support the search.
Why are you asking about me and my daddy?
It seems that you are a bit suspicious of me. Might I ask your reasons?
Why were you asking about Flayn? Why were you asking about my father?
It has been 2 decades since I last knew Gerald, yet he looks nearly identical to my memory of him. It is only natural to be curious, don't you think? I assure you, there is nothing more to it than that.
Where'd you get that body from? Where'd you get that body from? Where'd you get that body? Where'd you get that body from? I got it from my daddy. I got it from my daddy. I got it from my daddy. I love that song. You would think I would know it better, but I don't. But I did get it from my daddy. Okay. Let's go turn this in, and then
really?
we still need to speak to whomever seems suspect. And this time, there are no red chat bubbles to help us out. Also, seems to be like the game is slowing down a bit because it's loading so hard. Here, Marianne, I got your horse herbs.
I didn't mean to trouble you.
Thank you. This medicinal herb is supposedly quite useful when administered to a horse who's about to give birth. I'm going to mix this into our feed. Vegetable seeds, Angelica tea, riding boots, and 300 renown. Speaking of renowned, let's spin some. Actually, can I
Dear
recruit you?
goddess, please. Oh, Professor, excuse me.
You're not even close to interested. You want magic and writing. Okay. Let's spin some renown.
Need something?
We can get another divine pulse. We can get 1 divine pulse. Basically from this guy.
This one?
Yep.
You're all set.
Lance skills +2. Flying +2. Riding +2. Or heavy armor +2. Let's go ahead and get riding.
This one? You're all set.
There we go.
See you again soon.
Down to 100 renown. Hopefully you can max out your statues on 1 playthrough. If not, I hope you can at least carry them over. Art book. A book about art movements and Fodlan over the centuries. It probably belongs to someone who is interested in art. Okay. Okay, so sorry about that. I actually accidentally pressed the wrong button. Let's look at some support conversations. This button. We got a lot going on actually. Ferdinand, Hubert. Actually, you've got 4 conversations. You have a conversation with Bernadetta. Interesting. Alright, here.
With this idea, I may be able to get the one up on Edelgard.
Oh man, this is gonna be good.
This again.
Hubert! I wish you would not sneak up on me like that.
Maybe you would be more perceptive if your mind were less burdened by sedition.
Sedition? Absurd. This is an important project.
Yes, I heard. A new way to prove how superior you are to Lady Edelgard. She is not your rival, Ferdinand. She is above you. A noble like you ought to know his place.
Anything is better than being a noble like you. Every time you open your mouth, it's Lady Edelgard this or Lady Edelgard that. Do you ever think for yourself?
Do you?
You follow her around like a pet. You spend all of your time fretting over her, and yet you never truly express an opinion of your own. Before you reprimand me, take a moment to consider your own failings.
Your nonsense is tiresome, so I hope this will be the last time I have to remind you. Lady Edelgard is the Imperial Princess. You are merely the Prime Minister's son.
Yes, I understand that. But my duty is to guide her, to give frank advice when she is on the wrong course of action. That is what I strive to do, always. Thus my devotion to surpass Edelgard, so that if she needs guidance, I will be prepared to give it. If you think it is tiresome to have a mind of your own, you will never be much of an advisor.
Does the river of filth pouring out of your mouth ever stop flowing? Your obsession with all things superficial is disgusting. It's no use. You're hopeless. I'll take my leave.
I have nothing more to say to you. Get out of here.
Two assholes fighting over who could be the most asshole. Ladies, you're both beautiful. Hubert and Ferdinand have attained support level C. Alright, let's go ahead and go through the rest of these. Linhart.
Well, this is fascinating. Following this equation...
Linhart. Here again, I see.
And you can tell by the gigantic picture of a book in the middle of the screen.
Go away, Hubert. Now is not a good time. Ah, yes. The double line becomes a helix, and its arc... No, that cannot be correct.
Now is exactly the time. Lady Edelgard requests your presence. Come. The lecture is about to start.
Politely inform her that my research is vastly more important than whatever it is she has to say.
Oh, you're about to get slapped across the room.
While your passion may be admirable, it is sadly misdirected. This matter takes priority. Return to your hobby when your duty is done.
Hobby? But this research will most certainly prove useful in the future.
The Empire requires you to be useful now. I should think you would want the same. You have an almost unparalleled intellect, a singular focus, and unfettered imagination.
Compliments? That never happens.
In truth, you have talents that many, including myself, will never have the privilege of possessing.
Are you complimenting me, Hubert? That alone deserves to be studied.
Yeah, I'm with you, Linhart.
Let me finish. I haven't an ounce of respect for the cause you have chosen to waste your talents on.
Well, that's rude.
Which changes frequently, I might add, with no rhyme, reason, or results. Learn to apply yourself to something constructive. You may still have a bright future.
The 3 R's. Rhyme, reason, and results. Remember that, children.
That sounds suspiciously as if you're not going to leave me alone.
He probably is not.
I just want to live a life doing things that interest me. Is that so wrong?
That is unacceptable, even for a nobleman. Her Highness will soon ascend the throne. She is attempting to deal with such noble privilege head-on.
Apply directly to the forehead. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead.
You have a point, and I understand where you're coming from. But I can't do it. I can't bring myself to work for someone else.
Pathetic. Keep to your books, then. Goodbye, Linhart.
Alright, support level C. Who else will Hubert be an asshole to today? Caspar or Bernadetta? Caspar? Those are some battle cries.
I'm not finished with you. I am Caspar!
I have the power! Hello there. Did you enjoy watching me pee?
What's going on, Hubert? You need something?
I watched you training earlier. Pitiful display.
Rude.
Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean?
You yell before every move.
I know. I do it on purpose. It's how I get fired up. Was that a problem for you? You scared?
Stupid habit. If you value your life, you'll break it.
What are you talking about? It sounds like you might have a problem with me.
As a matter of fact, I do. If it was only your own idiotic life at stake, I wouldn't bother saying anything. But it's not. Your foolishness hurts everyone.
Ooh, you sure do love to hear yourself talk.
Suppose you were to shout on the battlefield as you did in your training today. It is very likely the enemy could anticipate your next move based on your insipid blather.
Do you have two eyes? I'm just curious.
And what if your allies are startled by your outburst and fumble with their weapons as a result?
His allies are probably used to him screaming mindlessly.
This is not to mention the obvious fact that you would utterly botch any covert operation.
Well, I wouldn't put him on any covert operation.
You really think I'm that stupid? I only shout when it's completely necessary. I don't do it all the time.
Yeah, you kinda do.
Whatever habits you develop in training, you will reproduce on the battlefield. Combat is tense and frantic. You will default to your training whether you mean to or not.
Man, that's actually true.
Hey, why don't you just shut up about it? I can control myself.
That's the whole point of training, is to teach your body things so that if your mind blanks out, your body still knows what to do. Hooray! Support level C. Alright. That actually is clearing up a lot of these conversations. Let's see how he's gonna traumatize Bernadetta.
Being outside is so tiring. Tomorrow's gotta be just an inside day, Bernie.
Just like every other day. Hello, creepy.
Whoa, why is it so cold all of a sudden? It's as if an unspeakable evil just...
You're late.
Woo! She gonna jump through the ceiling.
No, into the light! Back to the beyond from whence you came!
Are you telling me to die?
She might throw you into a fire.
Hubert!
In the flesh. I came to ask you something.
Oh no! What did I do? Think, Bernie, think!
There have been sightings of a sinister figure carrying a sharp object, wandering the halls at night.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
A strange giggle. The glimmer of a needle in the dark. The sound of a door creaking open and closed.
I was embroidering.
I suspected as much. Then you leave me no choice.
What? No, I'm too young to die. I've got so much left to do. Please don't kill me!
About what I expected.
It's no good. I can't run anymore.
That was quite a sprint. A shame you lack stamina. Now to my duty.
You're going to execute me, aren't you? Please, let me compose my last will and testament. Or at least a swan song. The creak of a door. Sorrow like a needle point. Bernie's gone away.
Bernadetta, a word of caution. How would you feel if you fell or bumped into someone while carrying around that needle? Please watch where you're going in the future. How did you manage to faint while standing up? Well, I cannot simply leave her here.
Alright, that was pretty good. We only have 2 left. And it's the same conversation. Let's just go ahead and knock it out.
Petra, how are you doing? Getting used to life here?
I am settled. Everyone shows great kindness.
I'm glad to hear it. I was so surprised when you first arrived. A princess all the way from Brigid.
You have my gratitude. But please do not call me princess. You are making my cheeks blush.
There's nothing to blush about. You're every little girl's dream of what a princess should be.
Oh dear.
Anyhow, I suppose it's been a long time since you've been back to Brigid, hasn't it? I hope you aren't homesick. Maybe we can cook one of your favorite dishes from back home.
I do wish for that. But there is no possibility. The ingredients are not found here.
I suppose you're right. That's probably why they don't cook the food of Brigid in the dining hall.
I gave her some tea that looked like it was from Brigid. Does that count?
I'm sorry. I just got to thinking about how hard it must be to live somewhere so far away from home and... No, it can't be impossible. I'll fix you a real meal of Brigid. I'll just find a recipe and similar ingredients.
Wait, Dorothea. It is the thinking that counts. But your cooking is... what is the word? Horrendous. That is what everyone is saying anyway.
Horrendous? Nobody's cooking can be that bad.
The thinking is enough for me. You have my biggest gratitude.
Fine, I'll do something instead of cooking for you. I just want to be sure that you feel at home here. How about a massage? That may help you loosen up.
I have no problems. My body is already able to relax.
Oh? Then perhaps I could sing you lullabies to help you sleep.
I'm not having sleeping trouble.
Petra, just accept something.
Just know that you never have to worry about putting me out. I like helping my friends. Well then, I must be going, but remember my offer.
Dorothea is filling my heart full.
I kind of want her to talk in her native language just to see what it would be like. And that's support level C. That's it. That's all those conversations. And of course, we don't have conversations with anyone else. And never will with Rhea because she's a gigantic bitch.
Hey, you!
Alright, we still need to talk to whoever seems suspect. Which means... Oh, there's someone flashing at me. Actually, several people who are flashing at me. I wonder if those are the conversations that I'm supposed to have? Or maybe I'm just blind? I thought some of them were static, but no, they're all seeming to flash. Never mind. Well, let's go talk to these two up here. Over here... There. Not an easy place to search.
I've served here at Garrick Mach in some capacity or another for several decades now.
But after all that time, even I can't claim to know everything about the layout.
Searching the entire interior of the monastery is a more difficult task than you may think.
You are preaching to the choir here, bud.
It makes you wonder who designed such a titanic compound.
There are fragments of records remaining from its original construction, but none of them name an actual architect.
I do like that this place is so big, but I would like to, go to town at some point. I doubt we're gonna get to. We don't really have a reason to, but it would be nice for the change of scenery. What are you doing out? Hey, I want to talk to someone suspect.
Professor.
There you are. Suspicious bitch.
Professor, have you still not found any leads regarding Flayn's whereabouts? I have looked everywhere. Not even the knights on guard have seen anything of note.
One of them did, but you probably ignored him like you do everybody. You're searching too? We will find her together. Hey, you're getting off your ass and doing something?
I too care for Flayn. She is like family to me. May the goddess protect dear Flayn until she returns to us.
Yeah, until then, like, maybe someone could actually do something? Alright, that's all the conversations up here. So now we will go back down south. We'll go for a few more minutes. I see the time. Probably gonna... This is a quest that's probably gonna take a third episode, it looks like. This has probably been the longest we have ever been on a free period. But I do want to go ahead and knock this out because it appears next week something unique is going to happen.
Hey, you.
Hey, me. Goodbye, me. Is there anyone on the second floor to talk to? We have not looked up here. There is. There is our remaining conversations. What's up, Daddy? Not a single lead.
Because of Flayn's disappearance, all of the knights are searching non-stop. But we haven't found a single lead. Seteth's face is getting paler by the minute. It's hard to watch. What's that? You're looking for Manuela? Well, I did pass by her earlier. She was carrying something. A mask of some sort.
Jeritza's mask or Flayn's mask? Flayn doesn't wear masks.
I'm not close to the guy, so I can't say for sure. But come to think of it, you could be right.
Report to Edelgard. We have completed our task, apparently. What's this? Hanneman doesn't seem to be here right now. That's great. What is this? Hammer and chisel. A sturdy wooden hammer and metal chisel. They probably belong to someone who frequently conducts research. So either Hanneman or Lingard, probably. Alright. Well, let's go report to Edelgard and then we'll close out the episode. I'm glad I came up here. So this won't be a quest that takes 3 episodes. Thank God. I was kind of not looking forward to it. Open sesame. Open by the power of my boobs. Let me out. Load the game. There we go. So that basically confirms it's a disguised loading screen. Hey guys. What's up?
Flayn's gone missing. Where could she be? If it were an ordinary kidnapping, you'd think there'd be a demand for ransom or something by now. I don't like the sound of this.
And what do you have to say, Hilda?
I bet Flayn ran away. She couldn't stand being held back by Seteth any longer.
God, you're irritating.
I can empathize. I know what it's like to have an overbearing big brother.
God bless your brother. He must have the patience of a saint. Oh, there's something over here. Owl feather. Silver brooch. Huh. A brooch depicting the Middle Frank Opera Company logo. It probably belongs to someone involved with the opera. So there's only 2 people that could be. Alright, I have scoured the place.
I knew I could count on you.
Jeritza is certainly suspicious. Let's ask directly what he knows. I think he may be at the training grounds or perhaps his quarters. And we get a steel axe, 500 renown, and quest complete.
Manuela ran off with Jeritza's mask? We'll have to speak with both of them. But where could Manuela be? Jeritza is likely at the training grounds, or in his quarters on the eastern side of the Knight's Hall.
Well, we are going to do that next time. Woo! We finally get to find out some information about Jeritza. And maybe he's been as suspicious as we thought he was all along. We'll find out tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Thanks for coming out and joining me today. As always, I much appreciate every one of your views. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure you let me know by giving me that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you want to watch me play Fire Emblem 3 Houses, then subscribe because I upload it every weekday. And if you have any hints, tips, tricks, or comments, but no spoilers, leave me one below. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you tomorrow. Y'all have a great day. Later.